about trying to get more turnovers and trying to has that been kind of a focus this week?
Yeah, once tonight get a practice. Yeah, we've been working at it. You know, sometimes they just come in bunches. I've done this enough. It like can't get anything, and all of a sudden you get 4. So I'm hoping that's the case this week. We'll need them against these guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it something? Is Toledo a team that, I mean, you have to win the turnover battle if you're to just kind of.
Well, it helps. You know, it certainly helps. You know. There's going to be a lot of factors. Most important that we, you know, be on point. All 11 guys on point. The biggest thing. So.
Do you feel like you guys are moving in that direction?
Yeah, we had 2 really good days. We've had 2 really good days. Much more physical tonight, and there was a lot more competition. You know, they've been good. MSNM, they've been good, but there was a little more, just a little more focus, I guess. Paying attention to details.
With the way this team runs the ball, do you want to see them come out and be more physical than they have been, at least defensively?
Well, we're gonna have to. I mean, they got 4 running backs, and they you know, they're really playing at a high level right now. You know, last all year. You know, they beat some really good teams, Power 5 guys, and you know, the game get away from you in a hurry. You know, Kent's a really good defense, and they didn't have any problem with them. And you know, last week, so you know, we're glad we got them here. And, you know, I think our guys, you know, we played them tough last year, so we just got to find a way.
How much? I mean, for you guys at this point of the season, how much you need kind of something to spark you guys and something to get some momentum going your way?
Well, I just got to win. You know, that usually the spark. So, got to play better. Got to execute on offense. Ball away, play defense like we had last week, and they do that, you know, and find a way to win in the 4th quarter.
Is Pop the guy if Kelton can't go?
We'll probably rotate some guys around depending on situations and stuff that way.
Is Deshaun have a chance with it to play more if Trey's out? Trey Seals?
Down, yeah, and then Peter's back, so he'll get some reps. So we're all right there.
Do you have an idea if either of those guys will not be available on Saturday? Either
who?
Trey or Kelton?
No, that's too early to tell. You know, they're both better moving around. So, but you know, it might be an emergency role or something like that.
You talk
when you're in that situation. Is there some things that if a guy can give you 3 plays, you can kind of think of ways to spot them
if
for
they
a
can
couple.
play. I'm not one of those ones you're going to practice. And it's like if they can play, then they're going to play. If they're the best player, then they're going to play. So.
But I'm saying, like, if they're not healthy enough to give you a full game's worth,
then we wouldn't know. But it just depends on at what level you say, and you know. So it's hard. You can't run in a corner, and you know. So we got enough guys with. I said Peter's back. He's practiced a couple of weeks, so it's kind of a spot. Sean's been all right. And K-Sean can, you know. So there's some guys there.
Is this one of those games where you need your Blakes, your Tajays, your Jolons to really step up? Are you putting more of an emphasis on that this week, facing a team like Toledo?
No, we just talking about focusing. You know, they got to focus on this game, and that's it. And I think there's been distractions that they haven't totally focused. I think since the Temple game. That's it, Woody. That's what we talked about.
What's been the distractions?
Oh, I don't know. Homecoming, Notre Dame. Well, you know, on the road. You know, I don't. It just there wasn't the total focus that midterms. You know, I mean, all those things. They got to focus on this game. That's what it comes down to. When they do that, we got a pretty good team.
Did that surprise you? I mean, you talked at the beginning of the season thinking that having an older team that might not be a fact. Did that surprise you?
Well, I don't. You know. No, I don't know. You know, I'm just really focused, which was what I've seen in the last 2 days. So that's a good sign.
Kareem Hunt was the guy last year, and obviously he missed the first couple games, and some other guys have stepped up. The way they rotate their running backs, how have you seen them do that, and what kind of a challenge are the other guys in there now that they've got some other guys?
They're all good.
Really
I mean, Swanson was really good last year against us, and you know, Hunt was voted the best player in the MAC, and I wouldn't disagree with it. And, you know, he's getting his carries, and they're loaded. They're the reason why they're 19 in the country. They got a lot of players and a lot of depth, and won a lot of games, and You know, so it's a huge challenge.
You've said it in the past that when the defense plays well, it's been the games where you've stopped the run. Are you going to know kind of right away with how you're defending the run whether or not it's going to be a game that one of those games, or?
I mean, it's got to be a 4-quarter game. I mean, you know, there's no question about that. So, I mean, if we can get them to play 4 quarters, they haven't played the 4th quarter much. They're well rested. You know, so. You know, that's our, you know, it's just to play at the level. We haven't played a complete game. You know, one side's been good, the other side's not been so good, and special teams has been all right. But you know, last week had a couple penalties that really killed field position, and you know, so got to execute on offense and all those things. And focus is the big thing.
I know that this is crucial every week, but the turnover battle has really been a key to the game in the last few weeks. Just how important will that be this week in slowing down Toledo?
Well, it was even last week. It was a pretty even game, and you know, the punter did a great job, and we had some costly penalties, and you know, it gives you sparks some momentum, so you know, it can change a game. You know, maybe they've had a tendency to roll the ball back some, but you know, so we're just working on it. You know, we got to hit people and cause them to you know, get the ball on the ground and then get it. So we've been working at it. You know, as I said, sometimes they come in bunches. Hoping it's this week.